Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, this is Jen from RekMed. Thank you for coming to the Student Nurse Planner YouTube channel. For those of you guys that don't know about me, you can find me at Jenn RekMed on TikTok. I talk a lot about my story, and quickly, I am a 10-year emergency department and trauma nurse. I spent 15 years total in the emergency department. I was formerly a mental health counselor and grew my experience from there. RekMed just hit its second birthday. Woo, happy birthday, RekMed. And I wanna talk to you guys full transparency about our planners before COVID, our planners currently, the new Undated Student Nurse Planner that we just released that we are so excited for, and the future of planners when everything gets back to normal. So jumping right into it, it is no surprise that we are in a lumber shortage, and with a lumber shortage becomes a paper shortage. So getting the amount of paper and the volume that we actually needed for our books was a very difficult task. We spoke with factories all over the country. We did not want to be a company that had books sitting on a container. And so we really deep dived to bring it back to America and be able to print our books. And that is exactly what we were able to do. With the challenge of the paper shortage, we have new changes to our planner, but we have things that we just absolutely love about our planner. And one of my main goals today is to have you guys also let us know with your feedback on things in the comment section that we will go over in this video that you would prefer or not prefer. So with our planners, it is a very thick, about 225-page book full of information that's made to help you guys in your classroom and at clinical and on your shift. We created difficult medical concepts and we broke them down and made them simple and put them in the back of the book, which we're going to go over. So we do have a limited supply on these planners. With the pandemic and the lumber and the shortage, it was almost impossible, actually it's globally impossible to find the thick millboard that we typically use in all of our products. So our boxing, even though it is a thinner consistency, we love it and we actually prefer it. This is another thing we love to hear about in the comments. It has this beautiful envelope when you slide it out, and the color gradients is one of my most favorite things. The old boxing I absolutely love because I love the thickness and rigidity to it, but this actually suits me a lot better when it comes to storing things, putting like my pens and a lot of papers, and some of my notebooks I actually have been storing in here as well. When you open it up, it has one of my most favorite quotes ever in nursing: be humble, be teachable, and never stop learning. The reason I love this quote so much and it means a lot to me is because no matter where you are in your nursing journey, if you are on day one of orientation or you are 10 years in the emergency department, you will never, ever see it all. You will never know it all. And one of the greatest things you can do is really just be a sponge and soak up all the information that you're gonna see on your clinical and on your shift. So always be humble, be teachable, don't ever stop learning. Don't ever stop. Nursing has such a beautiful advantage that if you get bored, or if you get comfortable, or if you just want a new change in a unit, you are able to go to any other unit and find a whole new challenge. And whether that is moving from the ER to L&D or to the PACU or to administration, it has so many avenues that you can pursue in nursing. Getting into our planner. So this is where we also want your feedback. Although this cover is a temporary cover, we love the fact that this is a soft cover. We have great feedback about how people prefer the soft cover. Our millboard we used on our old planners, you globally could not get. So we took cardstock, we made it a lot tougher, and we made this cover. We love it. It has a soft touch feel to it, so it tactily feels amazing. And we've actually been told that everybody prefers the soft cover. So we look at that as a win. Getting into the planner itself, beautiful gradients. We will try to always have a pocket also in the future as well. We know how important that is for you guys. So opening up your planner, one of our favorite things, I don't know if we'll ever change this until we can say we're in the endemic, is if found, contact me. I'm currently busy saving lives, learning how to overcome a pandemic, and most of all, I am essential because you are. And the fact that you are getting into nursing, if you're a student nurse at this time, is absolutely amazing. Nursing is the best decision you will ever make of your life. I am very biased, but I truly believe that it has set me up to find a level of confidence that I would have never found in any other position. And all these things on social media that talk about the challenges of nursing has made me so resilient and so strong that is why I will be the #1 cheerleader for anybody to get into nursing always. Back to the planner. So when you open it up, it talks about everything that is in here. Have a calendar to help keep things easy, even though this is undated. And you guys, because this is my Bible, I have already labeled my months. So that is why it looks dated to you, but it is because I have already filled it out because I live by a planner. Part of the whole thing of me having a learning disability with ADHD and dyslexia that I do talk a lot about on my TikTok is that structure is the most important thing to my day and how I'm able to get everything done, and especially running RekMed. So I am the crazy planner lady, that is for sure. Place to write down all of your classes as well, and password tracker, because we all know we lose that, and just your daily goals and things that you might need, your lists. Shifting your mindset. The biggest thing about shifting your mindset is because there's so much going on that is challenging in the workplace right now, and we wanted to give this as not only as a resource to you, but also as a journal that you could really write down your thoughts and talk about the things that are challenging you from not just the classroom, also in your clinical, or maybe also in your shift as well. We partnered with yourculturedesign.com, and we worked with them to talk a lot about culture. Culture is such an important aspect in today's healthcare system and in really any business ever. And so we really wanted to talk to them about things that the way that we see the world and how do we center back to ourselves and remind ourselves how hard we worked, how strong we are, and how to keep using that as daily motivation and just shifting our mindset whenever we start hearing negativity, allowing negativity to creep in, or maybe be around people that are influencing us that might make us a little more negative in our day. We have upgraded our dividers for sure, and our graphic designer did not hold back. Before every month, we have the lists. I talked about how we really wanted to utilize giving you guys space to write things down. Every single month, you will find this monthly list writing area. Since we're already in February and I can't believe it, I have already started to fill out mine, but I have already pre-dated. Normally, since it's an undated planner, you would find an empty spread just like this with no sticker on top. And that is what our undated, it is truly undated. The beautiful thing about undated planners is that you are able to start and stop your planner at any time. So if you wanna fill out February and you wanna skip the whole month of March because you don't have classes, not that I know if that would happen, but you wanna have April as the next one, you can go and do that. So your 12-month planner could actually be spaced out longer, or you can start and stop your planner at any time. This is the best part of your planner and resource tool wherever you may go. First, you learn letters, and then once you know the letters, you learn how to spell. You make a word, and then you learn that word, and then eventually you learn how to put those words into sentences. And then once you form sentences, you form paragraphs, and then eventually you are completely fluent in your language. This is no different, and this is the heart of why I think our content is broken down so easy. It's very hard to study for your tests or your NCLEX or your boards when you don't have the fundamentals below you. One of the biggest goals at RekMed is to not just take information from a textbook and pull it in and just write down stuff that you may see. There are a lot of things and resources out there that we've seen that people got really creative at just pulling material that you'll see from a textbook. That is not what we tried to do. I cannot stress enough how learning the fundamentals of content is truly what makes you learn and retain and able to answer those really hard questions. As long as you have a healthy base, everything else will work out. So for example, one of my most favorite pages back here in our content page, this page is all about heart failure. It is a page that you may have seen on our Instagram One of the best breakdowns is talking about the heart, how the blood goes in and the blood goes out. And just like cars on a highway, the cars go in and the cars merge out. And if there's any kind of traffic jam, the cars are gonna back up. And we go into full detail in comparison of what that looks like. Our content includes and not limited to cardiac, neuro, multi-system, diabetes, renal, fluids, fluid overview, and so much more. The Student Nurse Undated Planner has over 65 pages of educational content, and the Nurse Planner that's available has over 100 pages of educational content. If you guys like the physical, or you might want this on digital, we now have that available. And you can also get this digitally as well. This is interactive. If you use your stylus, you can, here's our index of all the content that's inside this planner. What's really cool about this is you can use this on GoodNotes, Notability, or NoteShelf for Android. And it's also compatible with yourself. You are on shift or clinical or classroom and you wanna find something super quick, you can pull up your GoodNote, NoteShelf, or Notability app and pull up this RekMed planner, click content, click the content that you're interested in, zoom in a little bit, and you will easily find whatever it is that you are looking for. That is our full review on our Undated Student Nurse Planner, and I look so forward to reviewing so much more with you guys. Let me know in the comments what else you would like me to talk about. Please subscribe so you can stay up to date with us, and we'll see you in the next one.